I am on Patreon, and Patreon is a platform where I will upload interesting videos where you can learn astrology. Connect with me on Patreon, and we will grow. And I will give you much more deep insights on Vedic astrology, and lot more secrets will be shared there. Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneits Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Now Mars, the planet of energy, willpower, confidence, will move in the nakshatra of Bharini. Although Bharini is a nakshatra which is completely inside the Aries zodiac sign, it's a nakshatra which is highly feminine in nature. So if I combine Mars and Bharini nakshatra, I will say that it's the divine masculine combining with the divine feminine, and this gives the greatest creative strength to all of us. So utilize this time to bring out the creativity within you. When Mars goes into the Bharini nakshatra, the Venus naturally gains the energy. Venus, which will be in the zodiac sign of Gemini, will naturally gain the creativity and will explore the creative expression of life. So everyone who is involved into the creative part of the life, creative part of the career, who are into the influencing, who are in social media, who are actors, film stars, who want to do modeling, or who want to be on a premium side of the life, this Mars transit will really help you by giving the Martian courage and energy to the creativity of Bharini nakshatra. Let's discuss in detail what this nakshatra transit has to offer. But before that, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon, and don't miss another update. And if you want to take my consultations, the link is in the description box below. You can also create a PDF report of your own horoscope, which you can do self-study. There will be some basic predictions made on different timelines of your life and on the planets. So that comprehensive report is also available. The link is live. You can directly book it. You will get the report soon. Also, if you want to join the Instagram subscription to see the behind the scenes, you can do that. The link of that is in the description box below. And if you want to join something special, if you want to see some extra updates on the transit that are not available on YouTube, join me on Patreon. Let's begin Mars transit in Bharini nakshatra. Mars is the planet that represents power, courage. Mars is a planet that is the representation of Aries energy, the power to do something, the power to progress, the pure masculine energy. Bharini is a different kind of nakshatra. It's a nakshatra that represents procreation. Bharini represents the one that bears, and it is a nakshatra that represents childbirth. Just like it takes a lot of time and huge natural power to give birth to a child, and the mother has to go through a lot. Similarly, the nakshatra of Bharini wants to create something very special, but it needs that much amount of energy, that much amount of power. That power comes from the Mars. So this is more like a prayer to the Shiva and Shakti, Gauri and Shankar, Lakshmi and Narayan, Brahma and Ma Saraswati. So if you combine this combination, if you balance the masculine and the feminine side of life, Mars in Bharini nakshatra is an excellent combination, which not only gives you the power to do something, but power to do something beautifully. If you are involved into such kind of creative business, if you are involved into the UI UX design, the front end, if you are a fashion designer, if you are an interior designer, this transit can be greatly helpful for people who are gynecologists, who are into the real estate, who are architects, who plan, who build, who think, who create a structure. And this is also very good for policymakers. Now, when Mars goes into the Venusian nakshatra, the Aries energy fuses with the material side of life. Now you want to build something big. Now this is a desire that develops, and this desire is the root of Aries zodiac sign. Means you want to start something. So it's a very good time for people who are involved into startups, who are involved into new partnerships, who want to start a new relationship, new beginnings. But because Mars is a very powerful planet and Bharini is a very powerful nakshatra, an occult nakshatra, the process will be as if two heavyweight forces are colliding with each other. It is going to create noise, it is going to create sound, it will not be very smooth, but the end result is cosmic creation. Let's understand for each moon sign, your moon, Chandra Rashi, what this nakshatra has to offer. For this, you must know your moon sign as per Vedic astrology, sidereal chart. If in case, by chance, you have no idea about your moon sign, then you can watch this as per your name zodiac sign. Let's begin for your Rashi, Aries. For Aries moon sign, this nakshatra transit will happen on your first house. Naturally, this is something that will give you the power to create. It will fuel the desire within you and you would want to achieve a lot during this time. This is a time when things will become bright, beautiful and you will be able to excel. But just ensure that too much of energy will only break things. So find that right balance. For Taurus, this will be Mars transit in the 12th house. It's a very good time to export and import your goods and services. It's a very great time for people involved into creative arts and craft, something that silently clicks to your subconscious mind. If you're a music artist, this is going to work brilliantly for you. Just control your expenses because this can create unnecessary load of expenses. For Gemini, this will be Mars in the 11th house, which means this is going to bring in some creative people around you, but also people who will treat you like a child and will give you a lot of responsibility. Or you will be the one responsible for big things. On one side, this seems to be good, but on the other side, you have to execute them also. So gear up, you have a lot of work ahead. For Karka Rashi, moon sign Cancer, this will be Mars in the 10th house and it is very good for creative pursuits in your career. This also shows resilience, power to fight, power to win, and power to bring something new out of the box. So out of the box solutions are on your way, career solutions are on your way. For Leo, this will be Mars transit in your 9th house, and when Mangal has a gochar in the 9th house, this changes the bhagya, destiny. But it also means that you have to be the one who has to bear the load in order to change the destiny. So the process can be difficult, but maybe it's worth it. For Virgo, this will be Mars transit in the 8th house, and this is a great time to do sadhana, especially if you want to do Ma Kamakhya sadhana, Ma Bhagavati sadhana. And this is the time to bring in some creative things, a creative change, something that you have not tried before, a little bit of positive experimentation, a controlled one, a kind of the experimentation that is more verified. This is also the time when the matters related to your in-laws' house can keep you occupied. So arrange your time accordingly. For Libra, this will be Mars transit in Bharini Nakshatra in your 7th house. 7th from the moon means how the circumstances affect you. This means there can be a lot of consuming things around you. Maybe you are being consumed by the reels, maybe you are being consumed by the thought of someone. What you have to do, meditate and just chant Devi Suktam, Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu, Shanti Rupena Sanstita, Namastatsya, Namastatsya, Namastatsya Namo Namah. For Scorpio moon sign, your moon sign is Vrishchik and Mars in Bharani will be in your 6th house. Now Mars is your ascendant lord, Rashi lord. Bharani is connected with Venus, which is your 7th house, in the 6th house. Very good time to find innovative ways to fight the problems, cut down the loans and also fight your diseases. But this can affect negatively on the Mooladhara chakra. So if you are doing some Kundalini sadhana, be careful. Great time to take some healing. For Dhanu Rashi, which is Sagittarius moon sign, Mars transit in Bharani will be in the 5th house. So matters related to childbirth is something that will be more prominent during this time. It will bring your attention. Solutions will come your way. Also your productivity will increase. Therefore, new ideas will come. This is the time to learn and be more creative. For Capricorn, this will be Mars transit in the 4th house. Now 4th house Bharani means you are thinking more during the night. When you're trying to rest, when you're in your comfort zone, that is when the creativity hits you. So if something is too dry, something is not happening, just give it some time, take a step back and relax and allow the creative energies to flow through you. Meanwhile, meditate or go to some hilly areas and take some rest. For Aquarius, this will be Mars transit in Bharini Nakshatra in your third house. This will be your great attempt at solving things. Maybe you will be able to bring some out of the box solution, some creative solution, but too much of effort and Bharini Nakshatra will become very, very bad. So be very careful. Don't overdo anything. Excess of anything, emotions or action are bad. For Pisces, Mars transit in Bharini Nakshatra will be in your second house. Now this can adversely affect your family life. This can adversely affect your financials because you might feel that load, that you are lacking the resources. But you will also see that with your positive thinking, you will immediately find a solution. So keep walking, keep moving in the positive side and take the name of Prabhu Shri Ram and Bhagwan Hanuman. Chant Hanuman Chalisa every day.